Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of Under a Crooked Moon, here on Go Buff Yourself in Thousand Faces. My name is Ethan. I will be your dungeon master throughout this adventure. This module, by the way, from Avantris Entertainment and the Legends of Avantris crew. So if you would like to play it yourself, go check it out. Not sponsored yet. I am joined by 6 incredibly talented individuals, friends, players, and performers who are silly enough to have agreed to play this little folk horror story with me. Let's go around and say hi. Playing Breenoh, we have Lauren.
Hi.
Wokka is played by Pete.
Hello.
Ember by Wild.
Hi.
Wake by Caleb.
Howdy, cats and kittens.
Jack by Jolly Yellow or Jolly.
How goes it, folks?
And Mallo is playing a character who, while you can see the name on the screen, we haven't gotten to meet yet. So, playing our 6th mystery character, we have Mallo. We are so excited to jump back into this story, but before we do, a few preliminary things. First of all, this is an 18-plus stream. This is a horror campaign. Please check out the content warnings. They are copied and pasted straight from the book, and if there are any particularly egregious moments, I try to timestamp those. If there's something you think I should have timestamped, not that I imagine there will be anything this session, but future ones there might be, just let me know. You can watch past episodes of this, Lords of Sin, Wild Beyond, City of the Crimson Tower, and more on our YouTube channel, Go Buff Yourself, and you can listen to past episodes on the Go Buff Yourself podcast anywhere you get your podcasts. There we go. I've done my necessary announcements. Now we can get to the fun part. Let's go ahead, run that intro video so that we can get into Session 2 of Under a Crooked Moon.
I see the long black train under a crooked moon, under a crooked moon tonight. When the wheels slow, then mournful hum, and the dust conceals through the rising sun. Lay me down by the old rail line where the dead keep time in 6 and 9. Whoa, Lord, I see the long black train under a crooked moon, under a crooked moon tonight. Death comes in blue, under a crooked moon tonight.
Well done there. Got a small problem that was caused by this little incident, and since you all have proven yourselves so capable, I was wondering if you might be kind enough to render some further assistance? When we last were with you all realized that you were dead. Memories came flooding back into each of you one by one, and then you climbed aboard a spectral train, the Ghostlight Express, at the beckoning of a bullywug by the name of the Vagrant. Upon crossing the threshold into the Ghostlight Express, though you were immaterial moments before, each of you regained, or I guess more accurately, gained physical forms. Quite different from how any of you appeared in life. And the 5 of you that we met here in the passenger car of the Ghostlight Express were Jack, Wake, Ember, Breenoh, and Wokka. The vagrant greeted you all, gave you some basic rundown, let you know that you were heading to a realm of the afterlife known as Druskenvald, and then departed to tend to the express. When you all tried to exit the passenger car, one of the passengers here twisted, shattered the windows of the Ghostlight Express, allowing the teal green smoke that was obscuring the windows outside to pour into the train before the windows repaired. But enough of this shroud made its way into the car to corrupt several of the passengers. With some incredible uses of your newfound bodies and newfound abilities, the spirits were put down, punched out of the car, or in all ways dealt with. And so, it is there that we left off. It's there that we pick up with the voice of the vagrant, which was slightly muffled, crackling from the ceiling above, just having spoken. As the 5 of you might have noticed, that unfortunate little incident allowed some of the shroud to make its way into the express. That's a mild problem, I must confess, one that we have not exactly had to face before. The shroud is the barrier between the realms of the living and the dead, and should it reach any of the more susceptible spirits on board, it might have similarly deleterious effects to that which you just witnessed. We currently have on board 6 individuals, well, spirits. We call them haints. Those spirits that have lost their will, and as a result are particularly more susceptible to such corruption. Should you all find yourselves without anything else to occupy your time, perhaps you would be so kind as to help these lingering spirits find it fitting that they should move on before the shroud reaches them. As he's saying this, you all see that some of that smoke, the shroud that was still just ambiently in the passenger car, has started to snake under the door leading to the next car.
I look over to Jack, and we had, prior to the start of this chaos, been talking about getting some food and some drink. Well, we were going to go that way anyway, so why not? Shrug.
Yes. I just realized I don't feel very hungry, but I think I need to eat anyway, so let's continue with that, yes.
Well, I'm starving, so I don't
Yes,
know.
yes.
You? Food?
We need to get there before they get to the food.
Yes, let's go.
Good point, Pooh Bear. Let's go.
Oh,
I can carry you, Tree Man.
if you all would be so kind as to exercise discretion in the process of accomplishing this, we wouldn't want to upset any of our other passengers over a trifling scuffle.
There's other passengers?
Yes. In particular, the two whom you might encounter, well, in the lounge car. You'll know them when you see them, if you simply wouldn't mind making too big a fuss about it.
So, hold on. So, there's us, there's other passengers, there's these haints, there's all this bad stuff happening. There's no... I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm sorry. Getting used to all this. So, like, there's no process for taking care of the train and passengers? Like, we just happen to be here and be helpful? Like,
Well, there's never been much of a need for any security or anything prior. There's never been such an incident like this. The Express itself is rather self-contained.
But why aren't they helping us?
What? The other two? Well, thankfully they were unaware of this minor disturbance.
You have a way to talk to all of the train.
I do, but as I did request, I do feel that discretion on this matter regarding our two other more lively guests might be the better approach.
maybe they're his boss and he doesn't want to get in trouble.
Quite so.
Yeah, hi. Me again. So, let me just get this straight. I'm a fish now. I don't know if you recall that incident earlier. This doesn't seem like a scalable solution. You don't expect this to ever happen? What if, like, I wasn't here? What would you do?
Well, let me put it to you this way, my friend. Had you ever made any emergency plans as to what you would do if the sun simply disappeared from the sky? No.
Yes.
What? Well, then you are a better prepper than I. For the sun disappearing from the sky itself felt a more likely occurrence than whatever it was that just happened.
Yeah, I'm going... Okay, just to reiterate, if I could have your boss's phone number, there's just a mountain of things
I'm
that
still
I really
unaware.
need to discuss.
I appreciate all of you and your willingness to help. You
Well,
have
okay,
been
that's
most
presumptive.
kind and very helpful. I have much to attend to now that this new matter has occurred. Please... Oh, one last thing. The haints that I mentioned. While you all did show quite a felicity with incredible skill with the violent solutions, while that is a possible solution for these individuals, if that could be a matter of last resort, that would be highly appreciated.
Can't get in trouble around the boss, right?
What do we get?
Food?
You're asking a lot.
There's no response.
Oh, we're going up to the top car. Wherever he is, we're gonna go ask him.
Well,
It's a whole lot of work for when we're hungry.
we're also not dead anymore. I mean, like, let's look at the bright side of things. That's good, right?
Are we fully alive?
Listen,
I'm
bro.
alive.
You are literally life itself, yes, but
You be dead or be a fish? What do you... Easy for
I
you to
feel
say. You're
like
a
I'm
handsome
alive.
wolf.
I
a
walk and
bear.
I talk, so I think I'm alive.
you seem to be alive. I don't know about the fish.
Well, okay, well, it's rather odd that he doesn't need water. He does appear to be alive. I mean, he is speaking and interacting. But, you know, what's normal around here right now?
I'm still hungry, so I mean, let's... Wait, none of you are birds. Let's kill two birds with one stone. Let's go. I'm hungry.
Yes.
We gotta go another way. I'm fine
Yeah,
with
so
it.
let's
He
do
said
that.
don't kill the birds. But
Oh, that's
We
right.
have 2 bird killers.
Nope. No chicken sandwiches, then, I'm guessing, probably.
Without killing the birds, okay.
Okay. Lead the way.
Heading into the next car? Could I please get someone, whoever raises their hand first, to roll me a d6? Caleb.
D6. Press the button. Did it roll? I don't know if it did. Come on, D&D Beyond. What is happening?
You can roll a physical one for this if you'd like.
I'm gonna have to. I thought I pushed buttons. My computers.
Buttons, my arch nemesis.
I just want it to work when I want it to work. It just doesn't want to work.
1.
As you all open the door from this car and step into the next, you are immediately hit by the scent of rotting hay, musty water, and the slight metallic air of old blood. And you step into what appears to be a circus car. Rusting cages line the walls here. Wooden crates painted in garish hues of red with white stripes. There's a box in the corner very near where you walk in that has just a plethora of marionettes overflowing out of it. Hanging, drooping, faded, tattered banners that advertise numerous different carnivals. Who here has a passive perception or passive investigation of 12 or higher? Wake, Jack, Ember, Wokka, all 5 of you. That was easy.
We're observant.
Marty Pants.
You all notice as you start stepping into this car that the banners here, they do indeed advertise carnivals, but the clowns on them have long, knife-like smiles, unnaturally stretched proportions, and eyes that seem to follow you all as you walk through here. And the performing animals painted on these banners have razor-sharp claws that look sharp enough to that you're almost surprised they're not cutting through the banner that they're painted on. Wide mouths slathering and red eyes. You also notice that about 60 feet in front of you, under a spotlight, is a trapeze with an individual sitting on it.
The person on the trapeze is just kind of swinging back and forth a little bit. And as they kind of come into the light, you see them, and then they swing back. They fade out of the light a little bit. And they are dressed in a, like everything else around here, was motley, bright colors and happy, but it's now pretty dulled and mismatched fabrics and just wisps of things from forgotten festivals. Small bells kind of hang from their sleeves and their collars, but they don't make any noise. They're cracked. They don't produce anything. They're wearing a porcelain mask over their face with a frozen grin. But it's only half a mask. And it's got hairline fractures that's been repaired, kitsune style, just across its surface. And they're just kind of swinging back and forth. And they're just singing to themselves, I once had strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. And just swinging. And when you finally kind of come into the cart, he goes, "Oh, we have visitors." And he gets real small on the trapeze. Who are you?
Hello. And his hand grows slightly larger, and he tilts his head to the side, his bark creaking. Breenoh. Who are you?
His eyes get real clenched, and he kind of pokes at the hand. Oh, would like me.
Wood. Yes. And he flips his hand over and lets his finger grow as he just taps your forearm to hear that familiar sound.
It's a very dull thud when you kind of tap his arm. And he goes, "A talking tree. How delightful."
A talking doll. Even better.
I like you.
Friends. And he gestures to everyone.
And he'll look off to the side, just kind of go, My, there are many of you. Have you come to see me perform? Oh, it's been so long since somebody's seen me perform.
This individual, by the way, has well, you can see... Have you ever seen those optical illusions where your brain tells you what color the things are supposed to be, even though it's all made out of like hues of green, but because of the way your eyes and brain process surrounding color, it looks like others? That's kind of how you can tell the colors on this individual. He has that tealish, greenish color, much like the shroud from outside.
Been so lonely. It's so good to have people here now.
Are you on one of these posters?
He looks over to the side. He's like, that is me. Yes. You can see. Okay, the bear can see. We had a bear in ours one time. It was fantastic.
There's other bears?
There was George. He was really good until he mauled that one little person. But he was really fun to talk to. It was a great time. Drank a lot of vodka.
You must have been hungry too.
Oh, are you hungry?
Always.
Yes,
Oh.
we are.
I don't have any food. I'm so sorry. You know, account of the whole wooden thing. I don't need to eat any more or anything like that. But I hear there's a dining cart. There's a dining cart. It's fantastic, I hear. Got a lot of great meals there. But
How do you know they're great?
it's what I'm told.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Oh, excellent.
Nice to meet you too.
So the food should be good then. Good.
Yeah, be great. Be great. It's to die for.
Was that a joke?
Yes.
Good,
Listen.
it's funny.
Listen, I don't know how long you've been on this train, but I've been on it for a few minutes, you know, and no doubt the conductor's probably asked you to do a series of things for him and yada yada yada, and you know we've all heard the same thing, you know. It would be, you know, possibly, you know, and he hangs upside down off of the thing. And then he's kind of looking at everybody upside down, and he's like, if you're already heading to the dining cart and, you know, you're gonna be going that direction and things like that, well, is it possible, you know, for me to, just, could I ask for a favor from you?
Are you working with the bullywog?
No, not really, actually. Doesn't pay very well for performers on their train. Kind of owes me a
Wow.
few dollars.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
Guys?
So what
What?
could you ask of us?
Yeah, what can we do for you?
I have this problem. I had this balloon. It was fantastic. It was a bright red balloon on a little string. And he's kind of making gestures as he's like holding on and letting his arm raise high to the sky as if the balloon is holding on to him. And he goes, but then somebody took it. And they took it far, far away, and I got really, really sad. I just want my balloon back. There's a little boy. He took it. He took it while I was making, and he put gestures down below to him. That, and then another arm comes out of him, and he goes, that one over there too, and that one over there, and it's all balloon animals that are scattered around the cart. And he goes, look at all the balloon animals I made him. But he took my balloon.
Oh, that's
And then he left.
unfortunate.
I just want my balloon back.
Seems easy enough.
Do you have any idea where the boy went with your balloon?
He points to the back of the cart. And he goes, he went that way.
You see
That's the
another
last I saw
door,
of him.
just like the one you came through, to get here, to the next car.
Well, that makes sense. We're on a train. Only goes in a line.
Oh, that's true.
Bear is smart. Too. Wow. Let me ask you, have you ever performed? Come on. Come on. You ever been on a traveling trip? You look like the kind that's really good. Really good with the people. Come
I'm
on.
the kind that's really good at hiding.
Oh. So you never driven a little tiny tricycle like doot, 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 doot.
Even when I was normal sized like you, I never did that.
Oh. You should try it sometime. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's gas, yes. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, could I come with you?
I want to
And he just
give
like he just
I want to
looks
give
like
you so many
a
heroic
bleeding eyes.
inspirations, Mallow, but
great,
you're
it
already
really is.
full.
He gives you the puppy dog eyes too. He's like, "Can I come with you?"
I don't see why not.
Great. And he does a tumble off the trapeze and comes and lands down before you and goes, "Ta-da!" Now he's 2'5". He's about maybe 3 foot good. And that's about it. He looked way bigger up top. And when he's in front of you, he's just a wee little thing.
Hey, so, listen, if I were a big fan of balloons, where do you get your balloons from? Just curious.
He just pulls one out the back and just starts.
Oh,
Out
sweet.
the back of where?
Wild asking the important questions.
There's something for the best work on the phone.
Perhaps
Good.
we're not meant to know all of their secrets.
Could I have a balloon?
Yep, and he reaches back around again and
Oh, fantastic.
he starts tying it. And he goes, "What's your favorite animal?" Wait,
Just a regular balloon shape. It's my favorite animal.
Oh, that's fun.
I am. You see, he the little one took that size balloon from me, and he's like holding one that's just really long
Yep.
in his hand.
Okay.
And he's like ready to start. He's like ready to start making it into an animal for him, and he's like ready to start twisting it.
Make
He's
him
like,
a hat.
Walk
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Fantastic.
Oh,
All right. And he
shit.
starts making
No.
a hat.
Oh, God. Okay.
Just
Bonus if you put flowers on it.
wow. The bear has standards. I like it. All right, here we go again.
There are like two like halfway formed balloon animals that you just kept getting new suggestions midway, and so they're just like halfway finished at your feet.
Like working with clients in the real world.
But we
Okay.
need them emergency ASAP.
Right.
So, can you answer this for me? Emergency ASAP. No distractions. What shape was the balloon that kid took? Because there's a lot of balloons here. Just saying, we will make sure we get the right one.
Fantastic. You know the shape of the balloon that you were asking for, good friend?
Yeah.
That's
Regular.
the shape. Yes,
Okay,
regular. Just a
okay,
nice regular red balloon on a string.
Hey, so I have a plan. Can you get me a regular? And I'll hold on to it.
I will do my best.
I believe in you.
Why, thank you. I like the fish too. He's quite lovely.
Wokka.
Okay, that's a difficult situation, but thank you.
Wokka, is your new
Christina.
acquaintance begins to do whatever he's going to do in request to a regular balloon as you're just looking around the cart with your passive investigation of a 16.
Yes.
Wizards. You notice that there was that overflowing box of marionettes that I mentioned by the front of the car.
Mm-hmm.
They're all marionettes. One of them, instead of a puppet's head, has a rock for a head that seems to be painted with the face of a toad. Just something you notice.
Well, Hey, is that a question for you? But is that balloon done yet?
Here you go.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you did it. Woo, everybody clap. Clap for him.
And
Yeah.
Wake.
And then Wokka,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Wokka's going to stick the balloon on his slime arm so that it just stays
What?
there. I don't have pocket.
Ew.
Just like as you just
I
slap
didn't
it,
get to choose this. God damn it!
you just stick it on your arm, and it just. Well, luckily it's not helium, so it stays there, no problem.
Perfect.
And I saw
Are you-
Wake's hand. Is
Yes, go ahead.
Can we jump to Wake and then right back to you, Wokka?
Absolutely.
So while all this has been going on, you said there were like trails of the smoky
Yes.
substance from the windows coming under the door.
Mhm.
Is it still flowing around our feet? Has it settled? Has it dissipated? Is it
So
moving on
there-
from this train car?
All of the above.
Okay.
There is again, just ambient, like greenish mist in here, and some of it lingers here, and more of it continues to snake forward as it just begins to spread to fill the Ghostlight Express.
So while everyone was having this conversation, like I stood there kind of politely for a moment and then like backstepped away a little bit and then was not nose to the ground, but definitely following some of these trails through this train car, trying to follow the trail forward, seeing if there's any clues or just mostly just eager to keep moving forward kind of thing.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check, see if there's anything else that you notice
I
in
would
this
love to
car.
do that. That would be an 18.
18. Okay. One sec, let me find my notes. The cages in here, like I said, rusty cages, they're all empty, but they all also are still locked with heavy padlocks. You see a set of keys on the wall to them if for some reason you wanted to go into an empty cage. But
I want to take the key ring with me.
Absolutely, easily done. Yours.
As I do it, as like like I saw it out of the corner of my eye ahead of me, and I very casually strolled past it and hooked it, and then just moved it right into an inner pocket of my vest and kept moving. Kept moving past.
A smooth motion, as if one you
Yes.
had done many times.
Which after I do that, and I felt so like casually confident about that, like I stopped for a second. There's a little hitch in my step. Like, okay. All right.
Be careful now. Those are special keys. And today's rule
What keys?
is,
What keys?
kids, and you hear from like many other places and stuff like that, they say, be careful with the keys in all different kids' voices around you and things like
Careful
that.
with the keys. Be careful with the
You can still
keys.
have
Careful with the
them.
keys. Careful with the keys.
Careful with
Careful
the
with the
keys.
keys. Careful with the keys.
With the keys.
I don't know. What
You can
keys
keep
you're
them,
talking-
friend.
I don't know what keys you're talking
Just
about.
be careful.
I mean, I'll be careful in general, but I don't know what keys you're referring to.
You're a very bad liar.
I'm a very good liar, but I'm not lying about these keys.
For those at home, I rolled a nat 20 on the perception check. So,
And for those at home, that's
You sure
called
about
a
that?
clever use of minor illusion.
yeah, that's all he says. He doesn't stop you or anything like that.
And you don't notice too much else of interest in here, Wake, that you had not already clocked when you first walked in here.
All right, and I'll stroll towards the door on the far end of the train car, waiting for everybody to like wrap up and come this way. I'm not gonna leave until more of the group comes over here, but I'm gonna be over there waiting.
I
Do the
guess
rest of
we're
you-
going.
We can hang out if we want to. I just don't want a sandwich.
I was just
Yeah, it
curious.
might be worth it to go ahead and make our way on. We still have things to do.
You asked to come with us. I don't see a problem with it, unless anybody else does. Are you bringing all the children as well?
What children? She looks around.
What?
It's only been me in this cart for so long.
Okay.
What about that box over there? Those your friends?
Okay.
They look
You
kind of
pointing-
like you.
Oh, well, some of them are. Wait, hold on. This is my favorite part. And he walks over and he picks up the one that looks like the frog. And he goes, this is Mr. Giggles. He gives us our lessons every day. He's a fantastic one. You know what? Let's take Mr. Giggles with us. Just in
Oh,
case.
good.
Giggles.
Amphibian, aquatic, you guys kind of get together. It's cool. I understand why you would like Mr. Giggles. It's fantastic.
Boy, don't profile me, please. Boy, okay. You can have your buddy.
Okay. Emotional support marionette. How's that?
Yeah, that's good.
So that's Mr. Giggles. Are you Mr. Balloon?
Oh, no, my name is Pellam.
Oh,
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Pellam.
What is your name? I don't
Ember.
want to just call you Bear.
Ember.
Ah, Ember the Bear. Fantastic.
Not Pooh Bear.
Ember.
Xi Jinping?
Chinese government is going to
Oh,
come for
the
us.
Chinese marionette.
You are the editor of
course.
this.
I know.
You tried to make a marionette in the States. It's god awful expensive. You gotta get that shit shipped in by China, and you can't use a goddamn airplane. It costs too much. You gotta put that shit on a boat. Get it into America.
You know what? My
What about
headcanon
the
is
carrots?
because people from tons of different material planes can come to the afterlife. Pellam was from Earth.
Perfect.
Headcanon.
Where all the creepy clowns are from.
That's good because
Headcanon.
when he starts making Ed Sullivan references later, it's gonna be really great.
If it makes sense in any game, it
Yeah.
makes sense in this one. So, do you all start to head over towards where Wake is to move into the next car?
Cautiously?
Okay.
Yeah, before
But
anything
also
else
hungrily.
happens, that's probably a good idea.
In that case, since Wild was the one who raised their hand, second, could you do me a favor? Could you roll me a d6?
Why would you do this to me?
Love.
I did a 5.
You did a 5. Okay. As you start to head into the next car, let's go ahead and take a quick break. A few of us have been sitting here for a little bit, so let's go ahead and take a quick 5-minute pee break and all that, and we'll be back. As you open the door to the next car, before anything, could I get everyone to roll perception, please?
$13.
Well,
Also 13.
Natural 20 for 25.
yep.
Okay.
6.
6. Okay. So, there are some things all of you notice, some things if most of you notice, and some things that only one of you notices. All of you notice that you step into a baggage car. There's the musty scent of old leather and dust. The car itself is a picture of faded elegance with polished wood paneling on the walls, brass light fixtures and different accoutrements all worn and tarnished. It's packed with old, dusty canvas bags, wooden chests, and there are lots here. I mean, to call this a baggage car is generous. This is a car that is full of baggage. It is not well organized. It is piled and piled and piled to the point of bulging against the ceiling in some places. All of you notice that. Everyone, except Jack with a 6, notice that one of these sets of luggage here is of a rather fine leather make and is not dusty, is embossed with a elegant D on the all pieces of this leather luggage set. Breenoh, you notice 2 things in addition. First, you notice that slumped up against one of the mountains of luggage in here is another figure that is made of that greenish teal hue. It's a grizzled-looking gentleman wearing striped clothing, not in the style of Pellam, more in the style of a jailbird, and is wearing around his left ankle a literal ball and chain. And what drew your attention, Breenoh, was your incredible sensitivity to vibrations. And it was a sound that drew your attention, specifically the sound of a groaning, gurgling stomach.
Hungry.
Your attention, however, is quickly drawn to a different individual. You can only see this figure because of how tall you are. But slumbering behind one of these stacks of baggage here, and vibrating your root-like feet with a grumbling, bestial snoring, made out of a ghostly green flame, is what looks like a bear. You also notice that tied around this bear's nubby little tail, and floating, while this bear slumbers, is a red balloon.
Ember and Pellam. A bear. And a balloon.
Bear?
A bear.
I thought the balloon was with a little boy.
Is the boy a bear?
No, he was very much a boy last I saw him. But that's, well, you know how I said that I had bears in my whole thing and stuff like that with it? Yeah, he made off with the
George.
boy. Well, no, that's Sebastian. George died, but, yeah.
Bye, George.
I feel like it's dangerous to be a bear around you. Are you okay?
George died of old age. I just want to put that out there. George died of old age. There has been no wrongdoing. The lawyers acquitted us of everything. He died of old age. It's
There was an inquiry about this. There was an inquest.
Insurance refused to pay out. Okay. I'll reserve being worried. Do you think this bear will talk to me as a bear?
I don't speak bear, but maybe. Checks character sheet. Yep, bear not on there.
To be fair, bear is also not on mine.
Pellam literally pulls out a character sheet.
Doesn't that count? Yeah, he pulls out a scroll.
Nope, don't speak that.
Nope, not there.
Out of the wallet.
He's got a little leather bag on his back. It's kind of goes around his thing. That's where he's kind of pulling everything out of, you know.
Cute. Well, how do we get to the bear?
Well, in my, just, you know, I usually just put one foot in front of the other, and then the other, and then the other, and...
Thank you, Pellam. I was asking Breenoh.
Oh.
I
Sorry.
do not know.
There is no path?
Is
Can
there
you see
a
one?
path, Goblin?
Oh, thank you.
Is there a path, Ethan?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
can we-
yeah,
Is there a
absolutely.
way to
I mean,
check that?
He's like, he
again,
was just like staring, and I was like, oh god, there's no
no,
path.
oh no, I was just listening.
Make up the path.
Like, it's not like there is a well-hewn path through the luggage here, but there are definitely sections where you just have to climb over, like, one level of boxes and bags and all of that. Also, Pellam, you hear a voice in your head. Oh, are you done being a Debbie Downer now?
Well, now that you asked, yes. Thank you. I missed you too.
Well, if you wouldn't mind, I'm used to being the butt of a joke, but this is taking that expression a bit too far.
Agreed. That's why I'm trying to get the goddamn bear to go talk to the other bear to get you back.
Your friends are looking at you weird.
He looks around. Did I use my outside voice for that?
You did, and are you okay?
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to my friend Bob, and he would really like to not be attached to a bear right now. So,
Bob.
So the
So
balloon
Bob's
is
in
named
the
Bob?
room with us right now?
That was named Bob.
Yes.
Bob the balloon.
All of that, yes.
I see. Bob the balloon. All right.
Yes. I mean, is Bob the slightly cursed, but you know, that's just, I just call him Bob. It's fine.
Oh, poor Bob.
Well, it's just like, you get it. He's slightly cursed because he's the butt of a joke. He's you know, on the butt right now. The kid had jokes, I guess. He wanted to be a fucking jester.
Does it have to be me to get Bob?
But you said you could talk bear to bear.
No.
Do bears- You're a talking bear. Bob, Sebastian has never once talked to me outside of growls and you know, bear noises. But
So Sebastian does not talk like Bob.
no. He nuzzles though. He cuddles. He was a great cuddler. Didn't care if I rode him, you know, on the account of being, you know, 50 pounds soaking wet, maybe, if that, on a world day. Only if I'm carrying a bag and 2 8-pound things of water.
So, as far as we can tell, you said that it's a man with a ball and chain, and then there's a bear just chilling with a balloon tied to its tail. And I thought you said something about the bear a moment ago, though. It's like, it's not like a usual like brown black bear. You said it was like,
No, it is made out of a ghostly green flame.
okay.
For the record, he was not like that when we were in the circus together. That's a new occurrence. I don't know how to approach that part. Just to put that down there, I want the lawyers to put that on the record.
Did Bob do that?
Not that I'm aware of. He was kind of like that when
Okay.
he was in my cart. Made it really hard to sleep because he was kind of bright.
So you're saying that Bob the balloon was green and ghostly like the bear is now?
No, Bob's always been a balloon.
Bob's always been a balloon. Okay.
He's always been a balloon. Let's be... Okay, and he breaks out a chalkboard. Okay, all right, you see the balloon here? And he starts John Maddening
What?
over everything.
I see.
Balloon. Okay, always red.
Red.
All right.
Bear,
Bear.
brown in life, green flame now.
Green flame.
Go figure.
Okay, so
Green
the bear was-
flame!
Green flame.
I see.
Green
It
flame!
all makes
And
sense
what was the
now.
bear's name again?
He does an arrow to the, and he writes Sebastian, but he misspells it. It's Sabatun.
Sebastun. I see. Sebastian. Okay. Oh, Sebastian. Okay, so Sebastian the bear. Okay.
Yo, do you want this balloon or not?
I would very much like the balloon.
The red balloon
Yes, please.
Okay.
with the bear.
You guys just want me to get the balloon?
Yes,
That would be
I don't speak bear.
fantastic.
I do not speak. Wait. And he turns so slowly to look at Ember. What do you mean? And he cranes his head down that you do not speak bear. And he with his giant hand just slowly pans up and down. What do you mean?
Are you profiling me right now?
No. Confused. I speak tree because and
Do you?
he knocks on his chest. Tree.
Not me checking my character sheet.
I'm gonna let you know you're not gonna have bear.
No.
You're not gonna have bear. But if you are looking for like the language most traditionally associated with the language of trees, that would be Sylvan.
Oh, that makes sense. Breenoh, I was not a bear before this. I never learned how to speak bear.
Okay. We can learn on the journey.
Sounds good. It's a lot of yelling, I've heard.
Oh. Really?
Oh, and meanwhile, while we're having our committee meeting and everything, is the bear and the man, are they actually doing anything? Or are they just kind of standing there like RPG,
Well, the bear is asleep.
waiting for us to interact?
The bear is asleep, and is still some distance away. Those of you under 8 feet can mostly just see the glow of the bear where Breenoh pointed more than anything. The jailbird figure, he is still slumped, and you all hear his stomach again. And he just groans and puts his hand on his stomach.
Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna ask again. Do you guys still want this balloon, or?
Yes.
Yes.
I think we
Okay.
need to get the balloon. Yes.
All right. So, do you mind if I just go ahead and knock this out? We can go get the food.
Are you going to slime on that bear too?
I don't appreciate that. Something like
The
that.
word.
It might not be a good idea to just walk up to the bear to try and take something from it.
That's not. Listen, everyone. I understand your concerns. I am. This may be a surprise. A wizard.
Wizard.
Yeah, cat's out of the bag. So, not only am I Wokka, but I'm a wizard. So you can be doubly impressed now. I know, pretty cool. Hold your applause. That bear's still asleep. We don't want to wake it up. So, if you guys want, go ahead. Yeah, that's good. I like your self-control. So, let's go for this. Okay, DM, you said anyone above 8 feet can see the bear? Anyone below just sees the glow?
Yeah, because there are just lots of piles of luggage until you all start moving that way.
So what Wokka's gonna do is kind of act like he's rolling up his sleeves, but realizes he doesn't really have sleeves and just makes a slime sounds and be like, oh, right. Okay, and start kind of climbing on luggage to try to get up to where he can see the bear.
You see, as I described, a large bear. Though you're able to see a little bit clearer climbing up, it has a little hat, like a 4-inch cowboy hat that is just ever so slightly crooked on its snoozing head, and you see the red balloon attached to its nubbin tail.
He's nubbin.
So, Wokka, this 6.5 foot tall fish standing on top of a pile of suitcases, is going to lay down. Guys, he has a little cowboy hat. It's like 4 inches and sitting kind of sideways while he's sleeping. I don't know if that's important.
It means he's rebellious.
Or a
Well-
cowbear.
Canonically.
It's a cow bear.
It's rebellious.
I don't know. Pellam, did you do this? Is this your doing?
He picked it up in one of the towns. He really liked it. I had a fez on him beforehand, but he just was like cowboy hat, and he was just there, like it was like a cowboy hat with like it was like a bachelorette party in Nashville. Just had to have it.
My headcanon remains true.
What is Nashville?
I don't know what Nashville is, but it sounds
show it
like
to
a
you
good
one day.
time. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked now. This is a sickness. I have to focus. All right. Ugh. Fish splork waving around, and I'll say in what language? What would I say? The Deepborn or just Wokka-ese? The mage hand. Or maybe
Say mage hand.
Perhaps it's,
Wokka-ese is
here
no
we
canon, by the
go.
way.
But yeah,
He just created a new language
deep
for the game.
speech
He did.
is what you were
Wokka-ese.
thinking of, but Wokka-ese will work for now.
Okay. That means mage hand. And I would like to cast mage hands to try
Okay.
to untie the balloon.
Absolutely. So here's how this is going to work. You are going to use a utilize action, but you're doing it through your mage hand. First of all, what does your mage hand look like?
Well, normally I would say it probably looks like a hand, but I'm a fish. So it's probably one of those SpongeBob fish anchovy hands, but with a thumb. Kind of like a mitten.
Just a flipper with a thumb part.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The imagery.
And Wokka... And let's be honest, Wokka's kind of pissed about this. He says, son of a bitch. You've got to be kidding me.
Could
Okay.
you make me a sleight of hand check for your mage hand?
Okay.
So using your sleight of
You
hand.
got it. Yes. Let me sleight of hand. 16.
This flipper mitten spectral just floats over, and fortunately, if this was indeed taken by a child, children, for the most part, aren't known for their overly complex knots. And so it goes over, grabs the loose end of the string, pulls, and it comes untied without waking the bear. And you
Perfect.
just float your hand with the balloon trailing behind this direction, and as you do, Pellam, you just hear in your head, "Hey, thank Fish Stick for me."
It will. Wait, I've got something better.
Do it.
You what?
When the balloon gets over and stuff like that, he'll grab the balloon, and then he will hold up one hand, and then a spectral pink hand will just come out of the ground and high five the flipper.
Wokka, the fish standing on top of suitcases, doing his little hand thing, will look down and see that and be like, oh, nice. That's good. All right. Now it's time to climb down. With fish grunting, splorching noises. Then he'll get down. Yep. So easy as that. Hold your applause, please. Bear's still sleeping.
My hero.
And as Pellam,
Okay.
as you grab the balloon, the rest of you see Pellam change in hue from
Say Hugh?
hue, yes. So from the jester's cap, or from the head down, changes from where you can tell what color he was supposed to be to what color he actually is. No longer your eyes correcting for being all shades of teal and green, and actually being bright in color. Call him Fish Stick. It'll be funny. Do it. Call him Fish Stick.
Bob would like to say thank you, Fish Stick.
He hated
He's
that.
very thankful he's no longer on the fair.
Look at his face. He hates it.
What's not? Are you calling me fish stick, or is the balloon calling me fish stick? And as I say that sentence, stupid fucking question. Why?
It's the balloon. I swear to God, it's the balloon. There is a smiley face on the balloon, by the way.
Bob sounds like an airhead.
For so many reasons.
Wokka's gonna stand back and cross his fins or flippers and just a little upset about this.
Fish Stick hates that name. I love it.
He's gonna tie the balloon onto his bag now. And he's gonna tie it doubly tight.
Wake.
Yeah, you're welcome. Don't let it flow away. I'm not gonna do that again.
Earlier, you said we noticed some luggage
Mhm.
that had a big stylized letter D on it.
Mhm.
Is it near the hungry, upset individual? Is it farther away?
It.
The jailbird guy.
I mean, it's about 30 feet away.
And is it just one piece of luggage? Is it a set
No,
of
it's
luggage?
a set. It's a set, and they're each clearly a set, and each emblazoned with the same stylized D.
After watching all of these shenanigans with getting the balloon back, I want to go over to that luggage and start poking around at it and investigating it.
Mm-hmm.
Are they locked?
Go ahead and make me an investigation check. Is there anyone else who wants to investigate anything while you're in here?
That's a 19.
19.
No.
Well, after this, perhaps.
In addition to the leather luggage, clearly part of the same set, there is a steamer trunk here as well. All of them appear locked, but you don't see a lock. However, they do not open should you attempt to do so.
So they're shut, but I don't see a visible combination lock or keyhole.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do they seem heavy if I try to like nudge them or pick them up a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do I hear anything moving around, sliding around if I shake them or?
The steamer trunk, just as you lift one side, there is a as something slides, something heavy inside slides and hits the side.
Does the jailbird react at all as I'm doing this for a few moments?
His right eye just cracks open and looks at you, but then his stomach grumbles again and he just turns away. Not that interested in you.
Hey, we're gonna get some sandwiches. You want something?
His eyes snap open and he looks over to you. Are you serious? I would kill for some. Oh, if you're asking. And he sits up and energy just flows into him. If you could you possibly find me just some steak and eggs, rare, sunny side up. That's all I've been able to think about. Just steak and eggs.
So, I feel like this might be a dumb question, but can you not go to the dining car and get it yourself?
I've never been out. I don't think so. And even if I could, I can barely bring myself to do anything anymore.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a second.
Oh, you are a saint, sir. While this conversation is happening, Breenoh, with a passive perception of 15, you notice, not too terribly far from where you stand, a particular piece of luggage catches your attention because it looks a little bit different from the rest. It doesn't look like a traditional carpet bag or trunk or crate or large canvas luggage bag. It looks like a medical bag.
Is it possible for me to use my grasping branches without moving to just slink over,
Absolutely.
grab it, and pull it towards?
Your arm just extends, lifts the bag, and pulls it towards you. And as you do, you hear the clinking of small items of glass inside the medical bag.
Tinctures and solutions. My favorite. Anyone? And he sets it in front of Jack and Pellam.
He just kind of looks down at it like,
A doctor. Maybe. Or a scientist. Whichever.
I don't know much about that.
Okay, so with that kit that just came out, with my knowledge of potions and herbalism and everything like that, would I be at least able to look over the kit and tell us exactly what that kit is used for?
Are you still just looking at the outside of the bag, or would you be opening it to look through it?
I'm going to try to open it.
Sure. Just unclasps, pull it open. The items that were making the clinking sound are empty medicine vials. And all you see in this bag are those empty vials and a few crumpled notes in here. Breenoh, as Jack starts to take these items and look at them, just looking over his shoulder, you recognize that handwriting. You saw that same handwriting when you saw that same handwriting before you died. At
I
that
know this.
cottage.
The place. And he wasn't there, and I know this.
as you start, would you look through the notes?
Yeah, he's just going to just peruse gently with his fingertips through, just kind of gandering at the pages as they pass by, not lingering too hard.
Jack and Breenoh together, the two of you just start to look over these crumpled notes. They're a little, to you, Jack, they're a little manic. They aren't the measured notes that you would expect of a doctor or a healer. But the two of you are able to gather that, according to the notes, this individual, who you can tell, Breenoh, from the handwriting, is the very same researcher that you sought out in life. It appears this individual was fighting a losing battle with an ailment of some type. Whether it's natural or self-inflicted, it doesn't say. But it speaks of the ailment progressing after the, quote, enemies of progress destroyed their lab. And one of the notes you see only has a few words on it. And it says, last option. And it makes mention of seeking the unorthodox, or seeking an unorthodox hospital. The traditional avenues depleted, needed to seek out something a little bit less traditional.
I know this. And he, with one hand, holds up the notebook, the letters, and with the other, he just puts his arm over his hand over his shoulder, where you see two different types of wood kind of sutured together. Trails down his arm, and you see this moss patch. I know this passion, this craze, this drive. I died for this. In a way. Where is he? But in memory now. It seems his passion caught up to him, and he tosses the notebook down onto the ground.
Anyone
An
else?
untraditional space was sought for him.
Would anyone else be doing anything in here at this moment, either regarding this bag, other baggage, or otherwise? Yeah. Ember.
I wanted to see if the chain and ball are of the starving person, if they're connected to something on the ground that's just keeping him more contained than just the weight.
None that you see. It's not staked to the ground or anything. It is similarly made of that teal color.
Okay. And then lastly, is there a path to the back of the car? I'm assuming the dining car is farther ahead.
There is, you can see underneath a tarnished ceiling light farther ahead. You see the door that leads to the next car. Again, no delineated path, but you can make your way there.
I'm going to start clamoring over the luggage to go that way.
I was just going to ask if there was a way to do that without waking up the bear, but you go with your bad self.
As one of the, crates shifts and there's a louder noise and you all stop and just look that way, the bestial snoring stops for a moment. and then resumes. And you all start heading to the next car?
Yes.
Beautiful. Jolly, could I get you to roll me a d6, please? Oh, it's a 1. Could you re-roll that? Re-roll 1s and 5s. We've already had
Re-rolling.
those. That's 1 again. 1 in 36 chance. Do it again.
All right, 5.
Could you re-roll the 5? We need something that isn't a 1 or a 5. If it does it again, I'm just going to have you roll a d4. Okay.
I was going to pull out a physical if it did it 4 times in a row.
For real. Okay. Let me shift something here really
Get my
quick.
physicals out just in case.
Shift our vibe a little bit. Come on, start playing the track. Oh, gonna have to refresh. That's why.
Playing your track.
What?
Yeah,
Does that even mean?
you know what it means.
DC load letter.
Fuck does that mean?
You know what it means.
Not gonna work here anymore.
Do that. Do exactly
go.
that.
How are we supposed to be here today?
Okay. As you step from the baggage car into the next car, this one is eerily quiet, save for a soft creaking each time the train gently rocks, but even the sound of the train is quieter in here. A long corridor stretches down the length of the car on the right-hand side in relation to where you step in. To your left, there's a small, there's a small reading area, an empty leather chair, and just some pre-stocked books in here. And as you walk a little bit into the car, you see that there are 3 sliding doors along the way on the left-hand side of the hallway. It looks like probably the train sleeper car.
Wait, did we hear your conversation with the starving person for the steak and eggs? Or did you share it with us? Do we know?
The guy certainly wasn't speaking quietly, I'll say that.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I was not trying to hide it or do it stealthily.
You mean like the keys?
What keys, Wild? I don't know what you're talking
gaslight
about.
me. My ears were there. Okay, I just wanted to check and make sure because I know Ember would be very curious to see in the sleeper cars, but also a little hesitant to grab yet another quest while we have one that was active.
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward, not quickly but not slowly. Curiously, I will glance through any windows into the sleeper cars if they're open, but unless something
The
physically
doors
grabs me or
the doors are
grabs my
closed.
attention.
The doors are closed. They have frosted glass that is opaque, so you cannot stare in on someone who is trying to sleep.
Then I'll look at them, glance at them curiously as I walk past, but unless something stops me, I'm just going to keep going ahead.
Okay. Would the rest of you be going along, doing anything different?
I'll be following.
Following?
Okay. You pass the first door on the left, and then the second.
Wolf and bear.
And as you near the third door, the third and final door on the left, you all hear the sound a faint weeping from inside.
So I do that thing where I'm walking past the door and then I stop in the middle of my stride and I sigh and my shoulders drop a second and I like backstep. I look back to Ember kind of catching their eye. Like, did you hear that too?
Yes.
And I'm raising my furry wolf hand and I very softly rap on the door. I throw my hands up.
No, you're right.
Ember sigh.
You're right. It's the correct thing to do.
The sound of crying from inside does not stop. There is no noticeable reaction to you knocking.
We could see about sending in Pellam.
Hey, hello. Excuse me. Are you okay? Hello. I'll knock again. Hello.
Not right now, please.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I look back at Ember with like really wide, guilty eyes, like, oops, I don't know. Kind of shrug a little bit.
No, you tried.
And I move towards the door. I move towards the door at the end of the
Again.
the other door, not that door. Don't stick
Absolutely.
with that door. I move towards the door at the end of
Absolutely.
the train car. You know what I mean.
There was no consent of entry, therefore we leave.
Okay.
But
As you all head to the door and head into the next car, leaving the sleeper car behind, Lauren, could you please roll me a D6? But we have a way to avoid the rolling the same thing happening.
somebody roll for food.
Six.
Okay.
Roll again, right?
No. We got this. So that's
Oh.
1, 2, because I'm just treating it as a D3 now. 6. Okay. Shift the vibe here one more time as you leave the baggage car. Stepping into the next car, you see a car that is filled with 2 rows of shelves containing heavy, overflowing mail satchels and bins filled to the brim with parcels and yellowed, weathered envelopes. As you all step in here, you hear a grunt and a grumble. And looking down the hall, because the shelves are on the left and right walls, you see an older-looking spirit wearing a sailor's coat, a long, grizzled beard, a clay pipe clenched in his teeth as he heaves a sack of mail and begins to lug it from the opposite end of the car down towards where you are. If you all don't do or say anything, he just trudges, gets to about 5 or 10 feet from where you are, opens and then dumps the sack into... Oh, lost a while. Wow. And as this spirit approaches, lugging the sack of mail, if you all don't do anything, he drops it down on the left-hand side, or excuse me, on his left, your right, and then simply begins to walk back to the far end of the car again.
Does he acknowledge
any-
that?
You go. Sorry.
Does he acknowledge that we're there when he's doing this? Or?
In the most minimal of ways, mainly by the fact that he did not drop the sack of mail on one of your feet.
I'm gonna look to the group, kind of do that that Jim shrug to the camera, and keep moving towards the other end. We've got to. I kind of want to just focus on what we're doing right now.
As you start to head towards the other side, Wake, you catch a flicker of movement to your left. This car, much like the others, is illuminated with brass light fixtures in here. And you see, as you look to the left, your shadow disconnect from you. As you start to walk forward, and it moves backwards away from you, stretches tall along the wall, and with a skeletal-looking long finger points to one of the sacks of mail here on one of the shelves.
I look around quickly. Does anybody else seem to have noticed this?
Everyone else, make me perception checks.
See?
Did anyone here
15.
beat... My God, the animals are dominating the screens right now. Did anyone beat a 14?
Negative.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Jack? Did you beat a
No,
14?
I did not
Okay.
beat 14. Oh, I
Then-
did not know.
Ember and Wokka, the two of you see this, see that Wake's shadow is not moving where he is.
Brother.
Does that hurt?
No. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about
Do
it.
you feel that? Like,
Don't
does
worry
it
about
feel different?
it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
What's
about
their name? Do they talk like Bob?
it. It's a shadow. Shadows don't talk.
Neither do balloons.
They could.
That's what you think. I've seen different.
So
Yeah,
That's
so it's
fair.
detached from your body, so like,
in my right hand, I have my coin that I used last session to fight with, and I'm just rolling it between my fingers around, kind of anxiously, a little bit faster now. I'm gonna stop and look at it for a second, kind of look ahead, look back. I'm just gonna flip a coin, and if it comes up sun side, I'm gonna keep moving down the car. If it comes up skeletal side, I'm gonna go back and look at the thing my shadow is pointing at.
Would you like to flip a coin, or would you like me to?
Oh, I want you to, please.
Okay. Sun skull. You flip the coin, grab it, slap it down onto the back of your hand, and as you do that, your shadow does the same. And in this moment, even though you're detached, are moving in perfect synchronicity. Mm-hmm. But as you slam your hand and the coin onto the back of your palm, you feel something strange beneath your hand. You feel the coin flip. And as you lift your hand, you see your shadow has already displayed. Which did you say it was? How did you say they were? Sun was what and skull was what?
Sun was move on, skull was stay here.
Yep. You see as with a large crooked smile, as you see the skull on the coin on the back of your hand, so too does your shadow hold it up.
I flip off my shadow and go over to the satchel and start digging through it for whatever I'm being drawn to.
You move a couple of the envelopes aside. They're yellowed. No idea why it would matter to you. But then you see one addressed to a name that is familiar to you, even though you don't know how. The name of Kelmina. And it tickles something in the back of your mind.
And it's a letter?
It
like
is.
A scroll or like a parchment letter,
like
envelope?
An envelope with a folded letter inside. Sealed.
I'll pull it out. Does my shadow do anything? Does it push me to do anything? Do I feel anything as I pick up the envelope?
You look back to your shadow, and it's just your shadow. There's nothing special about your shadow.
I'll slide a claw under the wax seal that's holding the envelope shut and glance over the contents.
Dear Kelmina, I must admit I found your letter intriguing. I'm not one to shy away from a large pot, but even I would consider folding with the cards falling as you describe. I will also admit, however, that you aren't the first to be dealt such a hand. And though I myself have avoided as of yet offending any dealer, figurative or otherwise, as to convince them to stack the deck so unkindly against me, I do have some advice that may help you win the next hand. I'll cut through the metaphor. Wagering against a power beyond your comprehension is a fool's bet, but not an impossible one. Should you have any hopes of winning, you will need a particular set of cards, one that is magically suited, a lucky charm whose benefits are beyond reproach, and last but most importantly, a wager of sufficient grandeur that the power will not be able to let stand uncalled. I hope to hear of your success in your reply. But until then, may the cards, dice, and everything else the dealer may throw at you land in your favor. Sincerely, V.L.
I'll read over it quickly, taking in the contents, trying to interpret the meaning, tuck it into an inside pocket of my vest, and unless something stops me, move away towards the far end of the train car.
Nothing stops you at all. What about the rest of you? What are you all doing?
You make it a habit of just, stealing everything you see. That's a federal crime where I think you're not supposed to steal other people's things,
No, this was addressed to me. It was a recipe from my grandma. I lost it. Found it. Handy. Really
Wait.
good soup.
Hold on. Your shadow came away from you to point out a recipe from your grandma?
That stuff is sacred.
I
Must
think
be a really good
that-
recipe.
I was.
Soup.
Oh, that's just the light. I mean,
I'm no judgment. I'm a wizard. I do all sorts of stuff, but I've never seen that done. It's kind of handy, honestly, but weird place to find it.
I mean, yeah, it was lucky to stumble across it. I missed it from, forever ago when she was gone, when she passed away. I'm gonna make the soup.
Oh.
Can your shadow point out mail for the rest of us?
I'm sure that was just the light. This train is weird.
Do you think since your Mima's dead, we'll find her and she can make soup for us?
Ooh, I hadn't thought of that.
Do you think, is she a wolf too?
Well, I don't know. We all played switcheroo when we showed up here, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's enough questions for me.
Excuse me. As the figure drops another sack of mail and begins to once again on their Sisyphean trek return to the other end of the mail car.
I will climb over top of it and just keep walking. And I guess we're going to another car, are we? Mail's kind of boring, isn't it? It's kind of, just there. A lot of bills and a lot of junk, right? Yeah,
That's your stuff. Sometimes that's fun to find out, but yeah.
I guess.
Jack,
Never had much use for mail, really.
Jack, what have you been up to during this time? We haven't heard much from you.
Well, I was going to put something at the end of leaving this car, so I guess I'll put it here now.
Yeah,
but
whenever you want.
As everybody else, whenever they decide they're leave the car, I'm going to be the last in the group, and I'm just going to I'm going to slowly make my way to the door, just like everybody else is. But then I just stop for a moment, and I'm like, I literally can't think of the last time I ate. But for some reason, I don't feel a desire or a need to eat. But I'm still going to this car to get food. And then I continue. So I guess when we go into the next car, I will be last, if that matters.
Got it. Is there anything else anyone would be wishing to do before exiting the mail car?
Goodbye, mail.
Yeah. Now, curious if any of my grandma's recipes are in there, but I don't want to get slime all over everybody's mail. So, that's called being considerate.
Mm,
You know it, Shuri.
I do know it. Frog?
Sure.
Fish? I don't know if you like either title.
Fish stick!
Fish stick!
Okay.
I knew he did not like fish stick.
Wokka's fine. Thank
Wokka!
you. You should know my name. Very well known.
I know your name, but
Yeah.
out of the train!
could I get
Yeah, let's go.
Wokka? Could you roll me any die and let me know evens or odds?
You got it, boss.
We are trying so hard to get where we need to go.
I swear to God, it's going to be the last possible card.
It will
It's how it's going to
100%
happen.
at
It's
this-
how it's going to happen. Evens or odds?
Even. I was muted. Even. My bad.
It's the last card.
get
like,
there? Yeah.
all written out 100%
Yeah.
just as written. It's the friggin' last card. I love it
Excellent.
so
like
much.
Just like a Bethesda game. Investigate every area
It's
before going to the
incredible that the one you all expressed the
everything.
biggest desire for right out of the gate just rolled. Because
100 pillows in my inventory. Thank you.
as you've all noticed, like the order of the cars is randomly generated, and legitimately, just through rolls of the dice, it ended up being the last one. Okay, let me change the music here really quick.
Dance car.
Not too far off. Which one? Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, we'll keep this for now. All right. As you all step into the next car, leaving the mail car behind, soft light filters through frosted sconces, casting a gentle, if not slightly uneven, glow on the various haunting landscape paintings that hang on the ebony walls of this car, which the walls themselves are inlaid with gold geometric patterns. Think Art Deco. Plush burgundy velvet chairs are arranged in several spaces around the room for quiet conversation. The middle of the car, on one side, on the left side, is a long, beautiful bar. Elegantly carved, a mirror behind, and oh, so many fancy-looking bottles of delicious drink. And across from that is a area that looks like might be intended to be a stage, should there be not stage for like a play, but simply for a musician to be able to stand slightly elevated so everyone could see them. Glancing around the car, you all immediately notice three figures. At the opposite end of the car, seated in one of those plush chairs alone, the greenish-blue spirit of a beautiful, elegantly dressed woman, sitting, her legs crossed, staring out the window, smoking a cigarette from a long, elegant cigarette holder. The other two individuals, unlike everyone other than yourselves and the vagrant that you have encountered so far, appear to be alive, or at least physical beings. They stand at the bar together. They're talking quietly to each other. One of them is a tall, thin man with a whiskey glass, the ice clinking still in his hand. He has dark, slicked back hair that gleams with precision, framing his face with sharp lines. And you can see from the profile of his face that his sharp features are accentuated by a pencil-thin mustache. He wears an impeccably tailored navy pinstripe suit, and in his leaning against the bar next to him, forgotten for now, is an ornate cane that is topped with an ornamental silver goat skull. Sitting beside him while he stands is a shorter woman with curly brown hair who is wearing a shimmering dress, relatively short cut, and she has a champagne flute in hand as she titters and laughs at something that the gentleman just said to her.
Is there a bartender?
No.
Who would be the closest to Wokka?
The gentleman.
Oh, I mean, in our party.
Oh, I have no idea.
I
I know not Jack.
Jack was at the back.
I was kind of storming ahead, so I'll say Wake was at towards the front, if not at the front.
Okay. So, I think, I'll lean over to Pellam, Wokka will, and kind of like point towards the man, be like, yeah, I used to look like that, by the way. I don't know why I'm me and he's him right now, but just FYI, that's what I used to look like.
Handsome
I know.
boy, yes.
I am.
Yeah.
Very handsome. I just want you to know.
Regular friend. Yeah.
Yep.
Do the two folks that are talking to each other respond to us, look up to us as we enter?
Not as you
bar
enter.
car?
They seem relatively engrossed in their own conversation, but they aren't. They don't seem unreachable.
I want to move past them, not impolitely, but that type of I'm busy going somewhere stride. Give them a little tip of the cap as I walk past.
You walk past and tip your cap, and the woman starts to thump the man on the chest. Philip, look, we got company here. Oh, hello, friends. Oh, it's so wonderful to have more lively passengers on board as well. Please, can we get you all a drink? My husband, I admit, is a fabulous mixologist. And the gentleman gives a smile and a nod. I won't deny it is one of my skills.
Oh, hello. Hi. Yes. I would love a drink. I think my flaming head friend and I wanted a drink, but we're actually trying to grab some food first, if that's okay, if that's all right.
And the woman looks a little put out at that. Oh, well, of course, that makes sense. You must be mighty hungry. But after you're done, if you'd like to join us for a drink, our treat.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for your kindness. We were also bringing food to someone who was hungry, so I just wanted to help them.
Oh, and they're good
a little bit more
Samaritans,
so
Philip. Look at them. And he gives you all a smile as he heads behind the bar and tops his partner's champagne flute off and holds the dripping bottle up in a questioning way, looking at you all.
If anybody else wants to hang out, Pooh Bear and I can go get food and just make a run and come back. We were hungry.
Take
Anything?
food orders.
Can I make a charisma roll?
Could you tell me what you're trying to do before?
Talk to the interact with the
Well, you
mixologist.
don't have to make a charisma roll just to interact. You can do that for free.
It was
if you want
kind
to,
of
just
a
out of
prompt for
curiosity
myself.
to see. Well, yes, if it's to influence your performance, feel free.
12. Okay. As we stand there, everybody kind of trying to make up their mind. Wokka's gonna kind of point at the mixologist guy. Granted, he has eyes on both sides of his head, and he's gonna kind of do an awkward like fish wink with one fish eye.
He kind of looks.
I used to look like you, by the way.
He kind of leans back and forth, trying to figure out which eye to focus on, because we're used to doing that. And I have no doubt, my friend, I am but a pale shadow in comparison to what you were. I have no doubt.
Just saying. Appreciate it while you got it.
Noted.
Yep.
Hey,
That's
listen.
some advice you can live with.
Look at that Wokka. He called you handsome. He might be pretty good. Yeah. I like this guy. And he hops up to the bar, taking his spot where he just was for a second. And as he's holding out the champagne, he tries to grab a flute off to the other thing. And he's like, to go, maybe?
He happily pours you the champagne, waits for the foam to settle, and then tops it off fully for you. Of course, enjoy. Oh, you are just the cutest. And who's your little friend here? And points down to the rock-headed marionette.
Oh, well, that's Mr. Giggles. He's just, he comes along with us on the trains and things like that. He's just,
Does he
hanging
talk
out
to
for the little adventure we have. Well, when and he puts his hand right up at the marionette and starts, dancing it around and stuff like that with it for a second and all. And there's the mechanism to make mouth move, but it's got a rock for a head, so can't make mouth move.
Nope.
But he still does the ventriloquism thing, trying to make the sound and everything.
She looks as delighted as your performance allows. And afterwards, I just realized we have been terribly rude. My name is Adela Druskenvald. This is my husband, Philip. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintances.
It's great to meet you.
Hi.
This is my tree friend.
Breenoh.
Breenoh?
Yes.
So nice to meet you, Breenoh. And you are? I know Mr. Giggles, but who's the puppeteer of Mr. Giggles?
My name is Pellam. It's great to meet you.
Takes your hand very gently. Very clearly an individual who is used to giving her hand palm down, not shaking hands. And so extends her hand to you.
He will take it, and his voice will change in mon ami.
Oh.
In this light.
Oh,
Mwah.
I like them, Philip. Oh, this is going to be such a fun trip. It's definitely
he has
going
to stand on the chair to do that too. He can't just sit there.
I did promise you a delightful vacation, my dear, and I meant it. And the two of them, ting, cheers glasses. Before you all head off, can I get anyone else anything to drink for on the weary road?
Do you have any water?
Oh, of course, easily
water
done.
Would be great.
Ice?
So thirsty. Ice.
Ember?
Your bear needs something.
Do you have anything that will fix this? And points at the spot where the creatures in the first car touched me.
Oh my goodness!
Health drain.
What happened to you?
And that, and points at Breenoh. We fell.
The two of them exchange
from the head, from the where Wake is over. He's doing the nope at the neck. He's nope. The symbol, the shaking the head. Nope.
I mean, never mind.
Philip, as he was introduced, leans a little forward and looks at the marks on Ember and Breenoh. Oh, nothing. I'm sure a little rest and relaxation won't take care of. Plenty of that to be found here.
Cool. Thanks.
Pleasure.
Hey, let's get. Hey, Ember, food.
It was
hey,
it was so nice to meet you all. Do come back.
I have so many questions I want to ask, but we just need some food. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. Please. I'm so hungry.
Yes. Bye.
As you all start to head out of this car, you pass by the woman looking wistfully out the window. You open the door to the next car, and no roll necessary. As you open the door, you are hit with the scent of gourmet food from every different culture of the different species. The booths in here are mostly empty, though the occasional flickering visage of diners appears. The dining car itself, elegantly appointed plush velvet booths, ornate brass fixtures, wax candles on each table casting a dim flickering glow. There are 6 booths here with a 7th larger one for bigger parties at the end of the car. And while mostly empty aside from these flickering spirits, there is, sitting in a booth on the left by themselves, a young boy, greenish hue, just like those other spectral spirits you've seen here, wearing overalls, hungrily eating all manner of food that is set currently in front of him, from long links of sausages that have been made into like little log cabin shapes, to whole turkeys, to an entire cake, birthday cake, candles and all just sitting here in front of this young boy who eats these delicious delights with a look of guilt on his face as he does. And as you all take this car in, finally smell food that you've been searching for so long, that is where we're going to close for tonight. And we will pick up in the dining car next time. I'm going to have to name this
Hungry
session
still.
something like Searching for Food.
Hungry.
The elusive dining car.
It was going to take an entire session to move through a train.
Actually, that was...
Yes.
I expect it'll take you more.
Yes? Good.
I expect it'll take you more.
Doors.
Thank you all so much for being here for this second session of Under a Crooked Moon. Before we go, even though this is pre-recorded, about 5 days before it goes live, I'm sitting real-time. Ethan is sitting somewhere on my phone or computer ready to raid. So don't go anywhere so that we can share the love. Before we raid, though, I want to give these wonderful people an opportunity to let you know where you can find them when they're not here rolling dice looking for food. Jolly, would you mind starting us off?
So, as usual, you can find me hanging out over on YouTube at Jolly Yellow Nerd, where I enjoy talking about science fiction, and I am currently watching the new episodes of the new Star Trek Starfleet Academy, and I'm loving it.
I've heard really good things.
Yeah, where is that? Paramount? Is that Paramount?
Yes, Paramount.
Yeah, nailed it.
Not sponsored.
Could be.
No, we won't be. Wild.
Jolly good!
Wild, where can people find you?
Hi, I'm Wildling011. You can find me at Wildling011 on Instagram. That doesn't mean I'm going to post very often, unless it's alerts for this. If you're really curious, you can send me a message, and I will try to get back to you while I'm balancing existential terror and planning for the sun to apparently fall into the earth.
I didn't say it was gonna
That's a
happen.
callback, by the way. That's a callback.
It's a quality callback.
Go go read some books, support the arts, find your community, and I'll probably see you out there. Okay, bye.
Amen. Pete.
Hello. It feels weird talking my like normal voice now. Hey,
So
I'm
sexy.
Pete, Gator Pete, whatever. You can find me at 1,000 Faces Cosplay on Instagram and everywhere, really. I have quite the portfolio. You should check it out. And what can I say? I look good.
You pull off
for joining
both
us.
roles very effectively.
Pete is so talented.
You know, I just am a man of multi
I'm
talents.
so impressed, Pete. I'm so impressed. You're so
You
good.
hide those
saying,
luscious
my
locks so
cosplay
well when you
skills are-
cosplay the bald dude.
I know.
Mallo.
When I'm not here playing the weird jester character, you can find me over on our other podcast, Lords of Sin, where I play Spooky Bitch number 2.
Very different style of
Basically
spooky.
hitched to spooky. Yeah. You can also find me everywhere at the Mallo Man, as we do a ton of other things, including streaming and some other content creation and stuff like that there. And then when you want to find out when we go live for all this stuff and when new stuff's out there, I promise I'll put it up there.
Caleb.
I am on your socials at the Caleb G. You can find some links in the socials there to other stuff I have done, the archives of the RPG Academy, my occasional guest spots over on Tabletop Journeys. You can also find the link for the pre-order of With Teeth, a fictional anthology focused on dark fairy tales, all themed about wolves and werewolves, where one of my debut pieces is being featured, and
Great
proceeds
title.
of those sales is actually going to support the Lakota Wolf Preserve. So if you want to pre-order that, it's going to be coming out in February. So, you know, that's cool.
What's the name of your piece in there? Are you able to share? Or is that still
Oh shit, I forgot.
under the NDA? We're gonna say that's under NDA. That's the
title
easy
is.
answer.
Damn.
Wait,
That's what happens when you write so much.
Damn.
You put out so many masterpieces, you just can't remember the names of all of them, you know?
Because it's not about him, it's for
Yeah.
for the cause.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. The
Yeah.
important title is
It's
With
Yeah.
bigger
Teeth.
than him.
It's
Get the book, table of contents.
My piece that I co-wrote with my partner Matt Parody is called For Pact and Pack.
Love all these titles. Go pre-order that. And Lauren.
Hey guys, it's me. The other half of Thousand Face Cosplay. I am playing games. I'm being so brave. I'm playing scary games sometimes. But I'm gonna be there. And I'm on 95% Lauren, and I'm on spicy stuff too. And I'm playing D&D all the time.
True.
All the freaking time.
All the
Gaming,
freaking time.
D&D, modeling, then some extracurricular activities. That's my whole life. So, okay, be good to yourself. Love you. Bye.
And my name is Ethan, and since all the roles at Thousand Faces Cosplay have been taken, you can find me at the Buff DM and here as the Forever DM on Go Buff Yourself, on Lords of Sin, Wild Beyond, City of the Crimson Tower, Under a Crooked Moon, the Mothership ones, which also feature Jolly here, and some other incredible players. So please go check